Called Bishcake? Bishcakes? Okay, sure. Sure.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you,
100%.
there is still a way. A way to bring it all back.
That's good.
The one precious thing you ever truly desired.
That ass.
Finish it.
Sure. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Okay. Okay. Some call him the new... Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Anyway you slice it, the expedition proved an immense success. Something's distinct... I don't know what that is. Something's distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. This is my character. They're just blanking because, you know, obviously don't want to get... Yeah, this is just your character, I think. Okay. Bishcake's distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée. How's it? Looking stunning in her black gown. Bishcake's revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. Yeah. As I inseminated her. Insemination. Man, inseminate's kind of a gross word. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day, sir. Sir. Okay. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that have visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decide not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. Yeah, I don't feel like there's no case there. Might be able to call the police and harassment if he's sending letters, but lawyers really have a case in that regard. I've never been good at reading cursive, especially like that, like cursive like that. Like this is like I don't know how you describe like more flamboyant cursive. Like larger curves and stuff, like I just can't. Long Lake, Muffigan, Ave, 7C. Popple? Poplar? Popkey? Pops? I have no idea. Man, I love this kitchen. This is so cool. Like, if I was to have complete artistic freedom as far as how a kitchen was to be made, like, this would be it. I love the look of this. Like, these types of cabinets and like the old-fashioned like metal cabinets and such. Nice wooden table in the middle. The hanging racks as well. The herbs, everything, you know? Obviously I need a sink though. I don't like there's no sink. Like where do you do dishes? Uh-oh. Look at that garlic. Oh. Those little apples? Jesus Christ. This guy loves his apples. I think the flies in this room are getting nuts. Man, look at this. 2 things of sugar. This guy's got a lot of paprika. Look at that. That's like 2 kilos of paprika. Oregano? Oregano. Man, this guy's got a lot of... More sugar! Oh my god. There's more sugar right there. There's 2 other ones. It's like this guy... It's more paprika as well. More sugar. What the game devs didn't want you to see. The duplicate sugars. They tried to blend it in, but no. I'm just too woody for them. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat, you know? I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. But she'll call me a dummy. Disrespect? Come on. Alright, there's a key apparently on his desk somewhere, so I gotta find his office. I think I'm not gonna bother opening up every single cabinet. Unless I'm missing something, I'm just not gonna bother with that. Because I just found, like, playing the Beast Within, like, I did that for a while, and I was just like, man, you're just really wasting your time. For the most part, most of them are just empty. So, you know, unless there's something I actually need to find, then, and I can't find it, then I'll start doing that. Where's the switch? Oh. Now it's good. Pretty. This is one thing I don't like about these games is this. When you're looking at things up close, it's really cool, but then actually trying to get a good look at them, it's hard to actually angle them the way you want it. You know, like steer it like you're using your left hand drunk with a blindfold on or something. Can't miss. 4-way rat trap. Releases right, left, up, or down. What? No, it doesn't. It's literally the same as any other rat trap. Little Vinny and Partner's got a rat problem? Okay, so clearly this guy has been adamant about rats. Oh. Oh. Bro. What the fuck? That's a kind of a stupid amount of rat traps right there. Oh, there's a little hole. Okay. This is a cool house so far. Huh? What? It's a very comfortable looking house, man. Very cozy. Why is it burnt? working all night. Don't wake me up. Ah, I don't have the music on. I was wondering, I was waiting for the sound to come out. Yeah, sorry, I can't play music, unfortunately. Who does that? Like, why are they on their side? Not like, why are they facing like this rather than like this? They're all horizontal rather than facing outwards. Sorry, I couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. It's funny seeing, like, I know this is a game, but it's just something you don't see a lot anymore in houses in general, is like this much hardwood. Like, this would be so friggin' expensive nowadays. You just don't see it. You see a lot of cheap, what do you call that type of wood? That kind of like fake wood that's, you know, the IKEA wood, where it's like, multi-layered and I forget, there's an actual term for it, like I don't remember the word for it. There's actually a word for it. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into a hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames, while the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time. Several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Shyfield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Damn, brother. That doesn't look good. It's just wine. It's just wine. It's just Cab Sav. He's just a drunk. So there's not really anything, there's not really any story here, just, it's not saying where this guy was, he's just, seems like he's been away from his house for a little bit, but it's weird. There's like signs that people have been here recently, but there's also signs that it's been neglected as well. Like the fire, but then there's like messes everywhere. Oh. A lot of broken bottles and shit. Here's my key. Sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's pretty morbid. Holy shit. So is this like his wife? My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for our kid's bedtime story. There's no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. Okay. So my character's an artist, and clearly they're losing their touch or their sanity. It's better not be like the exact same as like the Beast Within, or it's just the main character's just insane the whole time. Probably will be though. I'm calling it right now. That was a heartbeat. Footsteps. Is he limping? You hear that? That dun 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 dun. It's not a normal gait. It sounds like they did it on purpose. It sounds like he's limping. This is. There are no lights in this room. Great, I hate it. So, they said they're expecting a daughter. Or a child. Okay. This guy's totally limping. I feel he's limping. I wonder if it's from stepping on the rat traps. Imagine the game's that complex. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Is there no light? Did I miss it? What's this? Fucking rats. I smell rat. This is the kitchen, the dining table's down here? I was wondering where the dining room was. Runs of the Departed. Jack Nicholson in The Departed. Creeping around like a rat. He's like holding a guy's like severed hand. He's talking to Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay. I love that the living room table's down here. That seems very delivery done, like almost like they, like it's like a, it says a lot about their characters, right? Hold on a second. This doesn't even look like a kitchen table though. This looks like just like a meeting table. Yeah, it kind of tells that they aren't, they don't ever eat together. Paintbrushes. Huh. Lost, you deserve it. Finish it. Random. Damn, bro. Is that all wine? Is that wine or paint? It's gotta be paint, right? Like, I don't know how paint used to be stored. Did paint used to be stored in jars like that? Here, you know what? Better question. 1800s paint bottle. Hmm. Okay, maybe antique. Antique paint can. Bottle. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find really anything on that. Like, I just looked it up and I'm not seeing anything really. Like, all I'm seeing is like older cans of paint, like the big cans like you'd see now. But I mean, it's not unbelievable. I think they had them in bottles at one point. I mean, it makes sense. I just don't know enough about paint and how it's stored. Like, would that even work? Alright, let's have a look. Achievement unlocked. It's covered up for a reason. What's the reason? Huh? Okay. Well, I don't understand what the suspenseful sound was for that. It's like a normal pain in me. If it was like gory picture, then it'd be a little different. But is that it? Right? Wants me to finish it, like. Oh. Get it right this time. What? Was this hallway here? Am I tripping? I don't recall entering a hallway. house has changed. Whoa, that's kind of creepy. Okay, this painting was in the other room. It was back there. Looks like some sort of beast up here. You can see this jaw here. There's a hanging rack here, like an executioning rack for hanging people. This guy's about to get stabbed. Character here holding like a spear or something? Hard to say. Okay. Just out of reach. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. I find that to be like one of the more creepier forms of horror right there. This stuff just changing subtly. Man, I love the art style in this. This is really cool. It's my woman. Where's my woman? I'm trying to guess the time period here. It's hard to guess, right? It's hard to guess, like, is this a antique house in a modern time, or is this a modern house for its time? Man, people be smashing wine bottles everywhere in here, man. Going in circles. Oh, didn't see that. Save the date. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on... Oh, Bishcakes request... Bishcakes request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're giving me a few dates, but... Oh, there's a newspaper. I should check the date on the newspaper. Oh. What's with that sound? I've played enough games to know that something's wrong with this wall. Something looks off here. It's two... What do you call those again? Busts. The lights in here? I would have missed it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Child being taken away by a weird ego. That is a pretty morbid, man. That looks like two ladies slitting a guy's throat. Also super brutal. Let's try 854. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me.
So, will you marry me?
Something. Look closer. Am I missing something? Pass holds back. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's okay. Okay. I was right about this wall being wrong. That's really cool. Never forget. Alright, predictions. Predictions from what I've seen so far. It's hard to say, right? Like, my character hasn't really been surprised or anything about what I've seen so far. Could just be the gameplay, though, but... yeah, I don't know. Could be that he's like a failing artist. He's spiraling into a state of like dementia or something, or... Yeah, it's so cool. This house, I love it. Like, every room I've been in, it's just so freaky. I love the antique look. Kobe. Deer is kind of creepy. Fuck. Okay, didn't see that coming. I was gonna get a detailed look at that baby, but you know, long way down. I was like, denied. Okay. It's so dark in here. I almost feel like I gotta turn down the lights just a little bit. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna shit my pants now? Okay. Dust mice, even in my lungs? There's always more. Grotesque vermin dirt. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, it's hard to, not to come to the conclusion this guy just might be going crazy. Man, you get a lot of achievements in this game. I know you can't see them on stream, but I'm getting one like every time I look at something. Oh, fuck you. Okay. Man. Okay, I can already tell this is going to be more scarier than the Beast Within. Oops. Is it it's like a bookshelf? What? The baby's in the deer's antlers now. The picture has changed. Same room, but whatever, trippy, man. The subtle differences are really sketchy, man. Like the pillow, if that pillow wasn't there, the baby, that picture, the floor, the hole's gone. Ugh, okay. Yeah. Okay, man, I gotta say this game's really giving me creeps, man. Like I got like noise cancellation headphones on right now, and every sound is just like, oh, it's giving me the shivers, man. It's almost like ASMR. What the fuck? What? What is with these pictures? Fuck off, man. Fuck off. These pictures are very strange. They're almost like optical illusions. They're like all the double faces. What do you got here? Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Paint me like one of your French girls? Okay. Alright. There's a Layers of Layers of Fear 2 out now as well, which I'm probably consider if this one's good. Damn right. What about your family? You had so much to live for. Jesus. Ooh. Jesus Christ, I swear to God, every time I turn around now, it's just something's happening. What? Poor little critter. That hand. Okay, what the fuck? What is this shit, man? Is this like the epitome of psychological horror or what? Holy shit. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy playing this game. God, I'm afraid to turn around now, man. What's this? Right. I don't want to. Okay.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
I don't like there's no light switches or anything now. Oh boy. Boy. Floor's like flooded. First step is the hardest. Oh, that's nice. Nice and warm, cozy. Something's different. It's different here. Is the lighting? The fuck? What the hell, man? What is this shit, man? I feel like this game in VR would be absolutely...
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Yeah, I mean, is our character just completely batshit? um. God. He wants me to go out here. Uh-huh. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes when you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? Okay. Oh, are these ones I collected? Oh, okay. It looks like I gotta collect paintings, pictures throughout the game. This was in a different room, I believe. Shapeless dreams. Man, that is creepy. The subtlety of this. There's more on this note. Hate, even now, lost, you deserve it. Finish it. Oh. Like bloody flamingos. Shapeless dreams. There's no elevator. Emergency stop, run, stop. Light switch on. Keeps mentioning the past. Clearly there's something that this character's like repressing or has missed. Or something this character's done in the past that doesn't want to admit. Yeah, repressing. Oh god. Oh fuck you. Go if you want. No. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you're upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated, inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. So they mentioned a fire earlier at the mall. Okay, any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand you're disappointed. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information for several specialists. Be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. This can't be that long ago. They're doing skin grafts and stuff. This must have been like within the like at least the 20th century, right?
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
This is on the piano downstairs. Is he even alive like nowadays? Fire. Oh. Oh damn. Are those burning paintings? Like... I don't like that sound. Oh. Okay. Like... Were you here before? Make up your mind. I love that they're like, typically you could say that reusing the same items over and over again is lazy, but in this game it actually works. Is like because the house keeps changing, right? So you never really know like what was it, like what did the house originally look like. You never tell, right, when it's like this. So you'd be like, well, all right. This room again. Never mind, it's not the same room. The deer's in it though. That's creepy, man. The trees. The globe again. What the fuck? Such fruit. That's weird. The words are written backwards. I have to walk through the mirror and enter the real. Not being done. What the fuck? Not be undone. Why so blurry? Man. You want this as well? Am I tripping, or is every a lot of these paintings have a secondary artifact, and I wonder if that's his wife. I said that in one of the corridors there. It's like, man, each these pictures has like double face on them, but I wonder if each one is actually his wife, and then maybe not. That's actually a dude. Yeah. It's definitely creepy. Okay, sure. My character's limping, and this is a melted down wheelchair. Makes you wonder. Well, that's just shitty craftsmanship. That's aggressive craftsmanship for sure. Wow. Well, hi, Mark. Don't put that sound. It's fine. It's all good. Fuck. What's going on in this room? April 6th. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him to but god damn it, he should have known better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. I found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. Okay, apparently they did have the child. He did give birth to it before the fire. Right.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, is he talking about his daughter or his wife there? Okay, I really love the burning effect. I like the paint burning and stuff. That's a really cool effect.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
happened here, man? Oh my gosh, what the fuck? So strange. Prosthesis snatchers? Prosthesis. I said that's so dumb. I totally forgot. I said why he sounds like he's limping. He's got a prosthesis, and it literally says in one of the notes, how could they make it so, like, how could they fuck up the size? So that's why you're hearing that dun 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 dun. It's because his prosthesis is actually shorter. It's too short for his actual leg. Okay, prosthesis snatchers, insatiable bastards. Why the damn leg? Can't afford a new one. This way. How do I... What am I missing? I got a jar of blood, but I don't see how I use that in here. It's gotta be something with this, right? Oh. What's that? Fuck. Oh. Okay, it seems like there's already been a fire. Am I playing as a ghost? Is my guy dead? The chair's missing?
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Liquid courage for your grand art opening. First I looked for a canvas, not just any canvas. I had to find a knife, not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor, so I used razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hands steady. Same thing as earlier. that just opened. I need a jar and a plastic. Oh, so you said before. Okay, it seems like this is unveiling the story as he goes, right? Each time I come in this room, it's unraveling the story more and more. My character's the artist, and this was him, then he's just clearly batshit, right? And he might have killed his wife and daughter. It's a lot. That was very nice. Inspired OCD achievement. Alright, I'm gonna call it. This is like turn of the century, 20th century. Like probably around 1910, 1920. I don't think it's 1800s just because the technology seems a little past that. Alright, we got electricity and stuff, right? So, I mean, there was electricity in the 1800s, but still the house seems a little more advanced than that, so. There's light switches and stuff, so. Yeah, I'll say like the 1920s, 1930s maybe. Well, there's ceiling fans. I wonder if ceiling fans a thing. I know they had like gas-powered fans and stuff. (1882) first electric ceiling fan. Could be late 1800s. Bet a boy who wakes up. About a boy who wakes up in a cave, he finds a mysterious note and a gun. He then journeys through various environments, woods, fields, rivers. Eventually he winds up at a small cabin, or it turns out that this has all been a product of his subconscious, brought upon by a traumatic childhood memory. He killed the guy who had murdered his father. In the real world, he's been drooling in a loony bin this whole time. Get it? The twist is sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Could you storyboard it for me? If you're interested, I'll send you the details right away. Frankly, I think you should take this job. Pays well and it would take your mind off of, well, you know, everything else. Please let me know as soon as possible. Thomas Caldwell. So this guy's like my agent. Take your mind off it. Okay. Haunting mimics. Knock, knock, knock. Not gonna let them in. Only clothes left behind. True story. Okay. Creator's block, like writer's block? Okay. That looks nice. That looks comforting. It's like combination of this past fire. What the fuck? This this previous fire and then the old house is quite brilliantly done. Very creepy. They use darkness very well in this game too. Don't forget. Man, I wish there was an actual year date. Last quarter, new moon, first quarter. Don't forget. That was a cheap jump scare, that one. Number 15, for more notes today, even worse than before. The sad part is I agree with every word. More notes today. This guy has to be going insane, right? Like... More notes today, even worse than before. Is it just him writing these notes? Crossroads so you won't be lonely. Messy, messy, messy. And I love this concept, man. This house, it's like an infinite house, right? It just keeps going and going. I love that. Like I used to always think about that when I was a kid. I used to always imagine like exploring houses that just had all these secret rooms and stuff in them. Minus the horror element of it, though. But I have that type of mindset. But I always used to imagine houses like this, where there's always be these like hidden rooms and shit that just lead to really cool places. Really nice library. I feel like the prosthetic leg gives it an extra layer of fear. Really cheesy. What is that? don't know if I can read that when it's going off. What is that? Jesus Christ. Turn that down so I can just read this. Dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I've examined the case thoroughly and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be psychological, or rather purely do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. Sincerely, Robert Richards, MD, another fucking quack. Pretty professional letter, and then that. I wonder if Robert Richards signed that. It looks like a signature that he would have written. This one with my character wrote that. So is the wife dead? The baby die? What the? There's a lot of questions here. That's gonna loop. The fuck? I wonder if I got it. Maybe I gotta go back.
Yes, speaker. Yes, speaker.
Oh my gosh. What the fuck, said? What the fuck is going on? Whoa! This is ever trippy, man. Oh. Restless memories. Did he flay his wife? Like, when he said that, I thought he meant himself, but I wonder if he flayed his wife to fix her. What the fuck, man? Flapping horror, be quiet. Constantly flapping, eating other rats. Do you hear again? You know, I gotta say, I was skeptical about this game. So like, how can, like, when I look at the controls, I was skeptical. I was like, there's not very many controls for this game, right? So all you're doing is walking around and stuff. So I was like, how could it be really scary? It's pretty frightening. Do I want to go up or down? Okay, let's get started. Abandon hope while you can. It's grim. Fish cakes. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this, believe it or not. I've gotten clients that have deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while. Let me appeal the court order. This social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage. Portray you as a victim of the system, a husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. Oh. Oops. Of a good outcome. Where was I? But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling. Better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your dog. Okay. So it seems like his daughter was taken away. Child services. Believe it or not. Young clients who have deeper signals just don't make it any worse. Okay. Very freaky design for a horror environment. Silent floaters. What's that say? Is there a way to see your notes? Okay. Like, did he kill his wife and child? Body Borrow is feeding on me. Driving me insane. Too fast to cut out. I mean, he's gotta be insane, right? Oh my gosh. This game in VR would be absolutely mind-boggling. Basement. It's freaky because I like that they, at the beginning of the game, they allowed you to walk through the whole house before they started the fucking with you. So you kind of got an idea where like where you are or what the house is supposed to look like. Oh, God. What? Did it?
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw. boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Like, did he cut up his wife and use her as paint? Is that what he just said? Like, did he use her bones and flesh and blood as paint? Like, that's really what it sounded like. What's a bone for? Put that to the flesh collection upstairs? Oh my god. This is a wild concept, man. Like, chairs back. The whole room is different, though. You got anything else? Oh. April 6th, found this little collection of empty bottles. Okay. Okay, so I got a feeling that the more I fill that, the more it's gonna align with. Oh. It's gonna give the story away. What was that one that I kind of missed? It was the floating one. There it is. Silent floaters, they clog the drains, fur in the water, no baths for me. None of this is covered either last time. I love that, like before I looked up I looked up this game, right, because I tried to, you can't have like nudity when you're Twitch streaming, right, so I looked up this game and looked at the parental guidance on it. It's hilarious. I can't picture any child playing this game. I guess there is a little bit of nudity, but it's like very mild and it's only in the painting, so I decided to give it a gander. It's like subtle nudity, so I think that should be fine. Which is funny because I can't picture any child playing this game. This game would have freaked me like I wouldn't have been able to play this when I was young. I need to remove the flesh from the bone. At first I was lost as to how. Okay, that's what you just said earlier. So I'm wondering if I wonder if once I open all these, the game's done. Like, am I that far through the game? Makes you wonder. What if you fail? Okay, I'm gonna end it there. It's getting late here, so I'm gonna end the stream there and yeah, come back to it tomorrow. Yeah, first impression, this is it's creepy, man. It's a creepy game. I like that they're not relying on those. Like it's hard not to compare this to the Beast event, right? Because I just played that, and it's kind of similar, right? Where gameplay, but I did not like the sequences where all you're doing in that game is just running. This one's more subtle, which I like. I appreciate that more. It's more creepy to me. So yeah, I'll end it there.